I Know What You Did Last Summer 2025 is a legacy sequel based off of the 1997 film. Wikipedia also states that this is actually also in continuity with the second film, I Still Know What You Did Last Summer. I hadn't watched that one yet, I'll watch it next, but basically 28 years later, or almost 30 years later, Southport has now become gentrified. A businessman has taken over. He was able to buy up a lot of property, turn it into the Hamptons for rich people. So we're following a group of friends. They're all very rich and very spoiled. Our main character is Ava. She lost her mother. She would like to hook up with Milo and goes to an engagement party for her friend Danica, played by Madeline Klein, who steals the show. Madeline Klein, she's only been in a couple things here and there. She's been in like Glass Onion, Stranger Things, small television roles, but this is a star-making role for her. She steals the show. She's like the most basic white woman of all time, but she just plays it so well, so funny. It's meant to be satirical, but she's not a cartoon. You know, this whole new reboot legacy sequels are directed by a woman and also written by women, so they're not trying to demonize her and make her like stupid and a caricature. She just is really rich, and I'll get into it more later. But basically, Danica is marrying Teddy. He's another Nepo baby. His father was the one who did the whole gentrification of Southport. And then the four of them are just, going to go see the fireworks after the party, and they invite their old friend Stevie. She fell into hard drugs and went to rehab, and she's working at the bar and doing stuff, and they see her, they invite her out, to just sort of reconnect and just have some fun. However, they smoke too much weed, and Teddy ends up getting them into a car accident with another car and sending it off of the edge of the cliff. So they sort of are in shock. However, Teddy's father, he has a lot of connections with the police force, so he's going to make this all go away. They're just going to pretend it never happened. And we're cutting forward 1 year, and Ava is now visiting for, I don't know, a new reason, because something went badly. Basically, Teddy and Danica broke up, so now she's marrying someone else, Ryan, a year later, so she's going back there to support her friend, and we get to see everyone else there. Milo's there, and he's picking her up, and there's a podcaster who shows up, and Teddy doesn't want to have anything to do with it. However, of course, someone gets a note. Danica gets a note, says, "I know what you did last summer," and it starts to freak her out. So the five of them have to or the four of them have to redo the mystery, and however, the mayor, is it the mayor? I'm not sure if he's the mayor, but Teddy's father wiped all information about the massacre that happened in 1997. So the only ones that they can find help for is the original legacy characters. There's Julie, who's now a professor, and then there's Ray, who has his own bar. He's actually working with Stevie, so now he has a personal reason to help them out. And they have to basically figure out who the killer is as a hooded, slicker man starts killing people and making Southport not the tourist destination that it is. This movie didn't have to go hard, but it did. Whoever rebooted it, there's a female director and like 3 writers. They went hard. They added themes of gentrification, mental illness, just a little bit. The whole new generation spoiled kind of thing, Nepo baby. Not too much social media stuff, but there is the podcaster lady. They added all these new updates to make it like its own thing, but it also pays tribute to the original by having two original characters show up and help with the mystery. Out of all the legacy sequels, this doesn't, it obviously is a cash grab, but it's a well done cash grab because there's lots of good thrills and kills. I like the new characters, especially Madeline Klein's Danica. She's like the person that has like a 2-paragraph Starbucks order. She's so great in this movie. She's obviously not trying to be funny, but she just comes off as hilarious because she's just so ditzy, and like she's like a little lamb, like someone who just shouldn't be in a horror movie because she's going to get wiped out so fast. Like can't run, can't fight, can't do anything really, but she's just there, and she's like almost like the comedic relief. And other characters have unintentionally funny stuff too. So I'm not sure if the movie's just masterfully satired. Maybe it is, because there's a lot of the little things here and there that are really funny that they just throw in, such as Teddy's alcoholism and Milo, his orientation is up for grabs too. But overall, this movie's full of twists and turns and thrills, likable characters, solid story with new themes. It really just hit the spot. So definitely an improvement of the originals, and I give it a 7 out of 10.